The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hi guys, I'm Lex.
And I'm Liv, and today we'll be the judges.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Yeah, it was Christmas.
Oh, yeah!
Yesterday. It was actually Christmas yesterday.
For us, not when this comes out.
No.
Christmas will be exactly a week.
No, actually, when this comes out, it's going to be 2025.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ew! What's something that pissed you off this week?
Or from the, what's it called?
From
The Christmas
past.
past. The ghost of Christmas past. Something that pissed me off this week?
Uh-huh.
Where do I start? You go first.
Figuring out days for everything, trying to plan everything to leave, time for everything, and still being able to hang out with friends. Christmas Day, I open presents with my family and one of my cousins, and then we go over to my aya's, and we open presents there, and that's where mainly my family is. And then we go to my Uncle Mark's, which I love my Uncle Mark, and I love going there because most of my little cousins are there. And then normally the day after Christmas, which would be today, I would go to my Grammy's and open presents, but it's not happening this year. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to be with that side of the family, so this Christmas is going to be very different.
Well, I think that's...
And then I'm not going to my Christmas with my family, like that whole big side. I'm going Christmas with my Grammy, my cousins, my little cousin, my brother, and my uncle, and then my parents. But then we have a bigger one that's more extended family. I'm not going. I'm going to a Sweet 16.
Well, I think that's fair.
I have my priorities straight.
Priorities.
My priorities are straight. Also, they had COVID, and they're like, oh, come on Saturday. That's our last day. That's the day after we're done quarantining. Girl, foot that. I'm not getting COVID. I went this whole 2020, from 2020 till now, without getting COVID.
Are you serious? You never got it.
Never had COVID.
You for sure had it. You just didn't know.
No, I've never had COVID. I've
No,
never had COVID
you had
symptoms.
it.
I've never had a COVID symptom.
You were probably asymptomatic. I was asymptomatic, and I still had it.
I never. Everybody in my family at one time.
Exactly.
My
so
mom,
you
my
had
dad, and my brother all got it. I got tested every single day. I never had COVID.
She had it.
No, I didn't. I got tested every single day, and I didn't have COVID. I never had it.
Okay. Did you get the COVID shot?
Yeah. And the booster. What do you think I'm... all those fucking zombies.
No, I just got the first two, but then it made me really, really sick, so I didn't get the booster.
No, the people that are oh, we're all gonna turn into zombies from the fucking COVID shot. Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid?
No, those are the
people
same
that support Trump.
No, those are the same people who say that we're gonna turn into zombies from TikTok. Your biggest concern is TikTok.
The amount of global economic issues that we have right now, and your number one priority is TikTok. That says enough. If you are in office and you're pollution. I'm thinking pollution. I'm thinking Donald Trump. I'm thinking wars. I'm going to the economic state of the... Can we talk about the economic state of the universe right now? That's where I'm going.
No.
I'm going.
No. TikTok. Remember. Come on.
If I were in office, I'd solve so many other problems or fight to solve so many other problems. They're you know what? This harmless app that you control. The user controls TikTok.
No, but not even that. It's it's a bunch of teenagers and it's teenagers and early adults, but mostly 20s.
And then you have
they're making fun of things. They're taking hard subjects and they're making them funny. The freaking trend, the songs I would play if I whatever. Come on. You're taking those terrible things and making it funny.
Exactly.
We just know how to make it. What do you say if there's a tsunami coming? You tell it, I don't consent. It just has to stop.
What are you doing if a tsunami's coming after you?
You say stop.
My mommy told me I don't swim. Not the ocean.
I do not consent to you touching me. It can't touch you then.
Exactly.
So.
Nowadays rape's allowed, so it can't.
Well, it's not allowed.
Consent
but it can't
doesn't
be fixed.
matter anymore.
It's not allowed, but it can't be fixed.
Then it is allowed. Because why would you, if you're not allowed to do something, but you know there's no repercussions for it, you're still going to do it.
That's true.
The law says you can't speed. When there's no cops around, you still speed. Even when cops are around, most of the time people speed.
Is that what pissed you off?
The economic state of the world.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah. And my little tangent last night.
We started somehow talking about me, and then somehow she went on to something. I was just like, I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
then I fell asleep.
We started talking about it.
I know, but I was like, how did we get here?
Because you started talking about it, and then I made it like a stupid joke, and you were like, oh yeah, that fucking is so stupid because some people need that. And then I finished your sentence for you.
Boy, did she go, bring up abortion. Oh my God, she doesn't stop talking. I fell asleep. I love her. I was listening.
No. You were out. You did fall asleep at the end.
No. I listened. I heard you the whole time you were talking. Because I heard you say, are you asleep? And I meant to talk, but I was gone. And I was like, no.
It's okay. I knew you were sleeping.
No, but okay. I heard you.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I heard you.
I believe you.
I hear you.
I believe you.
I hear you. I see you. I trust in you.
I believe you.
I don't know. I think last night. Probably. I don't really know what happened, but I was just...
Christmas can be a hard time.
I said a lot of things to her last night that I have never said out loud.
That's what I'm here for.
What are we doing? Oh, what's for today?
The topic.
Okay, so actually, Happy New Year's, everybody.
Hooray!
Happy New Year's.
No? If this comes out on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh.
2025, baby.
If this comes out on Wednesday, it's not New Year's yet.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is Tuesday night.
Ew.
I know.
Ew, that's so close.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Tuesday.
2025.
I started planning a New Year's party last year, 3 days before New Year's. And too many people came. Like, you guys didn't have plans. And this one girl counts on me every year. I love you. She counts on me every year to have this party.
She didn't invite me last year.
You were in Nashville.
She didn't invite me.
She was in Nashville.
She didn't invite me.
She was in Nashville.
She didn't even talk. She didn't even ask. She didn't say nothing to me.
She was in Nashville. If I knew you were on vacation, why would I invite you to something for you to say no?
It's the thought that counts.
You were in another state!
It's the thought that counts. She didn't even think of me.
I still texted you at 12 a.m. I said, Happy New Year's. I hope you're having fun in Nashville. Yes, I did.
Oh, well, I was asleep because the time zone's different.
Oh. Well, I did text you. I said, Happy New Year's.
Yeah, I have an extra hour in 2024.
Ew.
No, I had an extra hour in 2023.
Yeah.
And that's disgusting. Because they're an hour behind.
Yeah, so you had
an extra in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was,
No.
Yes.
You're an hour earlier. Because when it was 10 o'clock here, it was 9 o'clock for you.
Yeah. So I had an extra hour.
Oh. Yeah, how does that work?
Oh, no, wait. You texted me Happy New Year's, but it wasn't New Year's where I was
yet. For you yet.
Yeah.
It was already New Year's for me.
Yeah, they're an hour behind us.
Something like that.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're an hour behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so today we're going to do some looking back on the year and predictions for next year.
Oh, my predictions are fire.
All right, so basically I sent Liv a bunch of different questions and we both answered them. So we're kind of just going to go through it and we'll yap as we do. So the first one is, what was our best memory of this year?
I have a few.
Okay.
Was all my friends coming before my surgery.
You're welcome.
My family going to a Phillies game and my mom getting to see all her little players that she sees on the TV all got a chance to play. So that was really sweet. And my dad just loves baseball. My brother grew up playing it. And me and my brother actually, talked.
That's nice.
We didn't hate each other.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I did before I got in a cast was go on, a bike ride with Lexi to the river.
Yeah, we went on 5 miles, I think, from my house. And then we sat at the river for a while.
And I had yeah.
We sat there. We walked in the water.
We sat in the water.
Yeah, we sat in the water. We walked around in it. We ate food. And
I fell twice.
Yeah, she did fall. And then on our way back, I tried to change the gear too quickly, going up the hill, not pedaling. And
no, she was pedaling, but going uphill and changing the gear.
And
she pushed really hard, and the chain literally just popped off, and it was a mountain bike. And I know how to put a chain on a regular bike. But
she tried to Bob the Builder that shit.
And I did.
Kind of.
No, I did get it on.
No, not really.
But yes, I did. But remember,
don't worry, guys. We have footage. I'll put a little clip right here.
Look at this. Just kidding.
Nope. You're making it worse.
Oh, what? Get me on a bike show.
Okay, we're just gonna call my dad.
It was definitely something I'll never forget. Oh, and when we took pictures, the one time when we walked from your house,
The first time,
all the way to
really long.
Yeah.
Ride. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Because we were just like,
we were just like,
goofing around,
go.
We were just having fun.
Yeah, we were figuring it out.
My favorite thing from this year was they were both in the summer.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Hey,
going to New York.
This is mine. Hey,
no, it's mine too.
No, don't hate on my parade. Don't take my glory. My turn. You can jump in. You can add to the conversation, but let me say it.
Okay, go.
So my favorite one was when we went to New York because we saw our like podcast ladies, and like I've been watching them for a really, really long time, and Liv like knew about them. She kind of watched, but like she kind of didn't. But then once she got there and she saw the show and we met them, it kind of like...
Well, it wasn't even like that. Like, I watched a little bit before.
No, but like after you went to the show and met them and like saw like who they were and kind of was forced to like sit and watch them.
No, I was forced to sit and watch them before, but that was like...
But like
going
it made
to the
her
show
understand.
was very much optional.
Yeah, and it made her understand what I mean, and I think made her kind of like them a little bit more.
That was also one of mine too.
Yeah.
I don't know. This year was pretty good. Well, like there was circumstances that weren't, but then there was other things that I was like,
yeah,
this year was actually
like I think we made the best out of what we could.
I agree.
Like, could it have been more fun had you not had a broken foot and had to do all this stuff? Yeah, we could have gone on so many more side quests. We could have done stuff a little bit more dangerous, one could say.
Not even just dangerous, just more
like
stuff
going on like going on like a hike, climbing a rock, like stupid stuff like that.
Going
to
the
do
beach,
that.
like more, because I did go to the beach once.
Like we found stuff to do, and a lot of it was crafts or baking, which was
Crafts,
fine.
baking,
which was fine. We got cute little vlogs out of it.
We did a car wash before,
but your foot wasn't broken yet.
No, it was broken. It just
you
wasn't
have
found out about.
But like we made do, and I think that is all we could do.
Yeah.
So this summer, watch out. We got shit lined up. My second one, going to see Tate McRae. That was personally my favorite. I've never been to a concert before, so I saw 2 concerts this year.
I saw 2 concerts too.
Yeah, I saw Pitbull with this one, and then I saw Tate, and I've never been to a concert before, so going.
Pink was my first concert, and I don't know if any concert will.
That's how I know.
She flew. She flew. What do you mean she flew?
But
Tate doesn't fly.
You don't understand. I think so. We were like 3, 4, 5 rows, like from the front.
Yeah,
so
I was far.
It was really cool to see her because, like, you know, you see them all the time on your phone. You see them, but when you're like there and you're like, oh, you're a real person. Like I can see you, but like I'm close enough where I can actually visualize like how tall you are, what you look like, how you like.
Oh my God.
I don't know how you like. I don't know, just your presence. Like it was.
You
so
can
cool.
genuinely feel them. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking sue.
And I think it's such a cool thing because everybody there.
I'm having a hard time.
Everybody there for the show is there for the same reason. They're
Everybody
all there
likes
because
her.
they love whatever artist that is. So like everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's vibing, and if you get looked at funny, if somebody looks at you funny, I'm looking at you funny because let them have what they let them have the time of their life.
If you're at a concert and somebody looks at you funny, it's like you're here to see them. Why? Like
who cares? But also when people like look at people for like being loud. Okay, if you're like screaming bloody murder for the whole concert, sure.
Okay.
But somebody jumping up and down, somebody singing.
Like the people next to me at Pink, the girls in front of me were standing. Like that's what you do at a concert. You stand, you sing, you jump.
Like that's what you do.
And the ladies like next to me, so mind you, this lady was fucking shit-faced. She threw up before me and my mom got there. They had to put down cat litter to clean it up.
Ew.
And me and my mom got there and we sat down, and the people, and she goes, "Oh, be careful. These two like to jump and stand." And my mom goes, "Oh, that's okay. We're probably gonna stand the whole time too," like being oblivious of the situation.
Yeah.
And the ladies, they were the sweetest ladies in the planet. And the girl next to me was the sweetest too. Next to me were the sweetest. Next to my mom was crazy. She was so drunk she threw up, and then like she left to go get more drinks. Like left for the whole half the concert. And me and my mom were like, "Oh, I guess they got kicked out because she probably was drinking again." And the lady was like, "Oh my gosh, if we're like really bothering you standing, like we can sit down." Like me and that girl, like me and the people next to you had like a whole fight. She was like talking about how we shouldn't stand and stuff. And me and my mom were like, "No, we're going to stand too." And she came back and my mom goes, "If she throws up again, I will personally go to the bouncers and kick her out myself." Because I don't like throw up. Nobody likes throw up.
No.
Especially if a grown woman is like that drunk, where you
Yeah.
feel like that you throw up and then you go and get more drinks. She came back with 2 beers in her hand.
Yeah.
And her friend only had 1.
Yeah. Some people do crazy things.
Like you just threw up because you were so drunk.
Yeah. Well, like mine,
She came back hot dog in mouth.
and everybody was just like, I don't know. Because that was a whole day shebang. We left at like 10 a.m.
You guys were gone.
And like we weren't in there the whole time, but just like standing in line, getting merch, like all that little stuff that I was like, oh, like
you guys kind of tailgated a little bit.
yeah.
But it was just you guys. Like you didn't open your trunk.
No, we just kind of
there.
sat, had fun. We got our merch because I didn't really want to carry. You couldn't have a bag that was bigger than like some size. So I didn't want to carry around merch inside, put it on the ground, and have like I don't know, somebody might spill their drink. Somebody like I just didn't want to have
You
to
don't
deal
want to take
with
that chance.
So we got it and like went and put it in my car. But then when we got in, there were more like options. So obviously we got like a thing or two in there. But like besides that, we had one thing that we had to do. And it was just cool because everybody was just, I don't know, the energy was nice. And this dad came and he brought like his 2 daughters or like her daughter and his friend, I don't know who. But he, because when we got there, pretty much nobody was there because we got there so early. So like we had clear shots and I was in the aisle. So like I really had a clear view. And then this dad came and the concert was kind of starting and he stood up and he was really, really, really tall. And his daughter goes, "Dad, you're not here to watch her. Sit down." And he literally sat down.
Because he was so
because
tall.
they kind of saw me, like, I was kind of going back and forth because he was tall. So I was just trying to, like, go and see. And she was like, "Dad, sit down. You're not here to watch." And he was like, "I still want to see." And he was like, "You can see if you sit down. Like, pop your head out." So he sat down the whole concert.
Oh, that's so
So
sweet.
that I could see. It was really nice.
That's so sweet.
And this bitch, the security guard.
kept
my
yelling
God.
at you.
Yes.
To get
Because,
out of the aisle.
yes.
Doing her job.
But she was mean. But, like, I would just, like, pop my head out. And she's like, "Get in." Like, if my foot, like, there was, like, a line. If my foot went over that line, get in. But then people were fucking running to her when she came around the thing. I was like, come on. Because then at one point, she just was like, whatever. But, yeah, it was funny.
I feel like as long as you're not jumping in the middle of the aisle
No.
and, like, standing,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Because I'm not, like, gonna run out and run on stage. I think that's what
Yeah.
they're looking for. But, and in one song, Tate goes, like, mid-dead center. And then she, like, kind of crouches down and, like, talks. But the fucking security guards were right there. So in all my pictures, I have the 2 faces of the fucking security guards. Yeah. Because there was one that was, like, a beefy guy who was, like, behind the barricade.
beefy guy.
Like, he was, like, behind the barricade,
Yeah.
like, next on.
He
like,
was,
literally, like, touching the stage.
He was making sure nobody was
Yeah.
doing anything.
She was there to, like, before the barricade.
She was there to basically just yell at you. She
No.
wasn't going to do anything if somebody attacked, but
Yeah.
that's what the big guy was for.
But, yeah. And it was so cool because, like, I didn't look around. Because I was just like, oh, my God, we're so close. Like, I just looked like I saw it when we were walking in, but I didn't see. I didn't know
that
how
place
many
looked
people.
small.
And it wasn't.
It looked
From
very
my pictures,
small.
yes, because we were in the front. But I turned around because halfway through she ran up to like this like kind of middle of the
Yeah,
whole
like
arena.
the top middle.
Not arena, but whatever it was. Arena's
Stage.
next year. No, it wasn't the stage. It was the
Like the
stands.
Yeah.
And because there's a lot of seats, but I was like, oh my god, there's not that many seats. I didn't know that the whole grass was going to be filled with people.
Yeah.
So when I turned around and I was like, oh my god. Like, I knew there were 17,000 people going because they told us. But until you turn around and you see 17,000 people,
it's insane.
that's crazy. And
I saw, because one of my friends from school went, and she was all the way in the back. Like, because the stands went, like, up, and then it was the grass.
Yeah.
She was standing in the last row of the top.
Of the grass?
No.
Oh, like before the grass.
Before the grass. Whoa. And she, like, filmed, obviously, and she posted something about it, and I was like, oh my
god.
Oh my god.
Low power mode. Oh my god. Olivia.
What? Not much.
But, like, it was very cool to see.
And I feel like you...
Oh my god!
Okay.
Lexi. You want to talk about me and social awareness?
I was trying.
What the fuck were you doing?
Get your fingers out of your belly button. Are you ready? Yep. Keep going.
What was your biggest surprise of the year?
My biggest surprise?
Like, whoa.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
That the universe is literally telling us something.
No, the universe is saying we need to find a fucking better setup. My biggest surprise was honestly the fact that we spent the whole summer together.
Why are you surprised?
I honestly, not that I wasn't not expecting it, but I wasn't really expecting. Like, I thought at some point we would eventually get sick of each other. But we didn't.
I mean, this summer I definitely want to hang out with my school friends a
Yeah.
little because I do now have like a really good group
Yeah.
that I genuinely like spending time with from school.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love my summers booked. Like, I love when my summers are me and my friends, me and my family. Like, I like... In the summer, I don't like days where I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's boring. Especially now because I'll be able to walk by summer and I'll be able to swim and I'll be able to actually go to the beach and, like, genuinely have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. My biggest surprise was telling everybody that I got molested.
Up top. Glad you did it.
No, yeah, that definitely was my biggest surprise.
Well, yeah, she wasn't expecting to tell anyone.
There was a point where I was like, I think I do need to tell somebody. But that was also, like, when I was 12, and I was like, nah, I'll be aight. So I didn't.
Yeah.
Until now. I honestly did think that I was never gonna.
Yeah. Well, she told me not to. I
Did
couldn't.
not want to.
I couldn't. Because then I started going crazy because I was like, oh my god, I can't even tell anybody about this. And, like, I can't do this. And I can't do anything about it. And I can't just sit and watch.
You told Miss Megan.
No, I told Miss Megan the day I told your mom.
You told Macy before.
No. Again, I told Macy and Miss Megan the day I told your mom.
Oh.
Because I was like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, I'm happy you did.
3 words to describe your past year.
Crazy, unexpected, and plot twist.
Not even plot twist. Plot, like, 180.
Plot change.
Plot change directions. Like, eventful. Emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Growth. I don't really think I did that. I mean, from last year to me now,
Looking
yeah.
at last year to you today is a lot of growth. Don't even discount yourself like that.
So, I guess so. But, yeah, this
Like,
year was
you-
bonkers. And not in a bad way.
A little bit.
A little bit. But, like, not...
There was good and bad.
Yeah. It was crazy. But, like, not...
In a
I
bad
don't
way,
know.
but it was, I feel like, eventful. That's the best way to put it.
That's the nicest way to say it.
Like, it was very, very eventful.
It was the plot was plotting.
Did I just not answer this one?
Yeah. The plot was plotting, and it plotted. And it plotted hard. And it continues to plot every day.
Not a word got followed in my brain by what you just said. But okay.
A lot happened. It continued to happen, and it's still happening.
No, it's not.
The plot is still the plot is still plotting. Yes, it is.
That plot.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Continue on. Next question.
What are you talking about?
What's the most fun you had this year?
The summer.
I'd have to agree. The summer was just like not a care in the world.
How are you kind to yourself?
Where did I put that?
No. How kind were you to yourself?
I could have been kinder. That's what I wrote.
I gave myself what I need. I did not do that. I don't know why I wrote that. That was me trying to be hopeful. I gave myself space when I needed it, and I gave myself time when I needed it. No, I didn't. But that's okay. We try our best.
I started open. I was kind to myself because I actually started opening up about more than just my grandpa.
You were
more than
yourself.
just that. I opened up when I was sad. I was sad.
Yeah.
The first time I cried, and it was 6 months, 9 months. It was a really long time.
No, she cries all the time.
I do cry a lot.
But it's okay. Because then you're, you cry, and then you're like, alright.
I'm fine.
And then you're fine. And that's exactly
I just have to,
let it out.
because if I don't cry right when I'm upset,
You're never going to.
I'll never cry again. In my math class, I shed a tear when the test was hard. And, I like math. That test should have been easy for me. But I wasn't there for 3 days, Mr. Hudak. So, suck on that shit, because how the fuck was I supposed to know what I was doing if you didn't teach it to me?
Alrighty.
Anyway. Yeah, I shed a tear or two. And then my teacher had the audacity to tell me what's wrong. Bitch, you are what's wrong with me. At this point in time, you are the issue.
Okay.
Moving on.
What energized you and what drained you?
The plot. Why'd I write it twice?
Because it both energized and drained you.
Oh. Yeah.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
No.
The YOLO this summer was YOLOing.
Energized me, my friends. Drained me, the plot. And it continues to drain me every day.
Energized me was doing it for the plot. What energized me was, oh my gosh, this would be a fun story to tell. Oh, this. But then, thinking back, I was like, oh, whoops.
This would be a fun story to tell? Was that really your thought process?
No. What have you learned about yourself this year?
Too much. Oh, you said that.
Oh!
That I do a lot.
I said too much.
I do a lot for people that I care about, and I stick through a lot more than I should, but I do anyway. I love her, though. And that's why I stick through. Teeth? Should I? No. Do I? Yeah.
Yes,
Am
you
I going
should.
to? Stop. Yeah, I'm gonna still, but...
What did you let go this year?
Not really much. My self-respect.
You said... You said holding on to things that were no longer
That's
serving
not true,
me.
because... No. That's a lie. I don't know why.
I'd
I
be
was
gone.
trying to be inspirational.
I'd be gone if that was true.
That's what I mean. I was trying to be inspirational that day.
Oh my god.
No.
Can you not make this hate me?
I'm not. I'm sorry. I love you. Come here.
I said people that treat me bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I let go.
A lot of people. Not a lot, but a pretty good amount.
One person.
2.
Who's the second? I guess so.
You let go of a lot of people.
I let go of my family.
Yeah. They were mentally gone for a while. You just...
Yeah, I never liked going.
It was more of a...
It was more of a...
reality.
Yeah, it was mentally, I didn't want to go anymore. Mentally, I didn't really care. Because when you call... Yeah, you can only call me a hoe so many times, So...
See, when I would have been and that's why he... I would have slapped back at that moment, and it would have been a...
Well, at 4th of July, when they called me a hoe for the first time in a long time, I go, "You're gonna call me a hoe after that?" And I walked away. And, like, obviously everybody knew that. I didn't say what I was talking about. But everybody knew what I was talking about.
Oh, like this year?
Yeah.
This year.
At 4th of July, they were like, oh, here comes our favorite stripper in her neon orange, because I was wearing a neon orange bathing suit. And they were like, oh, look at this stripper coming in. Oh, my God, why are you dressed like that? You're dressed like a hoe. And I said, you're going to say that to me after everything that happened? And I walked right to the pool.
I was with you. What are you talking
Not
about?
on 4th of July.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. Then it was Memorial Day. Maybe I just went over to swim.
You might, yeah, might have been that.
I might have just went over to hang out with that.
Or like a birthday party.
Yeah. I don't know. It was something. What's the most important goal you achieved this year? Talking about things that make me feel different emotions than regular. Just like flat. Like
What?
Like,
I know what you're saying.
Talking about things that made me sad, that made me mad, that made me like upset or happy. Like whoa.
Like just anything that wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked about things that I wouldn't talk about before.
Yeah, I'd say the same.
What's your best winter memory or activity?
Between January and March. Oh, mock and stage rehearsal. And the first column.
Every single day. From January to like April. Every single day. Like without a doubt. No matter what time I had dance. No matter what time I got home. No matter how late it was. I would take my dog on a walk. Some days it was around the block. Because it was 9 o'clock at night when I got home from dance. But some days it was like 2-mile walk. Some days it was 5. Some days it was barely 1. But I did. Every single day. And I was actually the skinniest I've ever been. But I can't really walk anymore.
Yeah.
At this current moment.
I really liked mock. I feel like mock was the first time I was like close to you. Like close with the, not younger girls, but like.
Sorta.
Like
Callie and Genevieve.
Not even them, just like Encore. Your team.
Yeah.
Your old team. Like all of them. Because I was always with my group, and that was the first year my group was completely gone.
Yeah. So it was more.
So I didn't have
You had
an
nobody
option.
telling you what.
I didn't have anybody telling me what to do. I didn't tell anybody what to not do. I just did what I wanted to, and who I wanted to hang out with was who I did. And I had so much fun.
Yeah.
And I was so happy.
I think this whole competition season was so fun. I don't know if it was because it's like, it was the first year of like family and friends, like practically family, leaving the studio. So it was like a little bit more of like a special year.
Yeah.
Of like remembering that year a little bit more, because it was like Macy was leaving, you were leaving, Alexa was leaving, like who
Just
else
like
left?
important people.
Like important people in my life. Last year was the first year that they left. Like next year is gonna be hard too, because Felicity and Sarah are leaving, and that's who I grew up with since I was 3.
Yeah.
So Sarah since I was born,
Mm-hmm.
and Felicity since I was like 4. So it's just like it's sort of hitting.
That like you're growing up.
Yeah. That like next year I'm gonna be a junior, and then the year after it's my turn.
That's it.
Like I'm done.
That's it. Then you go into the big kid world. It's not much different.
I was gonna say, what's different?
Thing like the last one I had was I fucking hate. Like you are huge. It broke.
I don't think she understands.
Jesus. Cheers. No, pause photography. Please. Please, I didn't even do it. I'm just gonna be here for a while.
Well, you can pop your eyes. It takes 8 pounds of pressure to pop your eye. Let's test that out. I want to know who tested to learn that.
Probably they tested out dead people.
But that's not the same as an alive person.
Maybe they did it on a blind person.
Oh my god!
Well, maybe they did it on a blind person
Alright.
that like doesn't have any C's.
But they still have pain receptors.
maybe they cut them off.
Oh dear God. Okay. What was
Or
your,
they took it out of somebody's eye
what was your best
and
memory
they applied 8 pounds of pressure.
between March and June?
Reverb. Meow.
I really liked. Okay, I have a couple, and I'm gonna go through all of them as to why. So there was a lot that happened because that was like recital. A lot of lasts happened.
Yeah,
in that time.
recital was in there too.
So reverb was the first thing. It was our last away competition. We were only doing a couple of group dances. Well, I was only doing a couple of group dances, and we did solos. But we were there. It was fun. Like everything was so obnoxiously spread out, of course. And I stayed with Liv because
In our hotel room.
I didn't have another choice. She was stuck with me, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, it was so fun. Like we drove
was
down
so
together.
much
We
fun.
like had the hotel, and we
goofed off.
goofed out. We were with my mom.
Like we were just having fun. And then we were there, we danced, my teams were fine. We get to solos. The littler, like your solos were fine. It was it was Saturday. It was like nighttime Saturday. So like almost last day. But
Yeah.
like not last day.
No, nighttime. Yeah, Saturday.
It was supposed to be the night before. Or in the morning or something. I don't know. But somehow the power went out. They couldn't get it back on and there was nothing they could do. So they were like, hey, competition's not gonna happen tonight.
Like they canceled. They canceled.
It was for the
that
night. It was for the
competition.
night because we did it. I
Well,
was
you
ready.
did it the next day, but
I was ready. I was backstage in my costume, ready to go. Like I had a couple numbers between my two souls. I was ready to bang them out and be done. Nope. Why would that ever happen? Why would anything be easy? So the power went out. We were kind of just like, oh, it's funny, like dancing on the stage, making TikToks, like talking around with
yeah,
other
it
people,
was so fun.
having fun. And then they were like, okay, we'll give it a couple minutes. We'll give it more time. We'll give it more
They gave
time.
it 30 minutes.
No, they were more than. There was just
It was like an hour.
they were giving it time, and then they were like, "Okay, guys, like, there's nothing."
Yeah,
we can
like
do.
we've waited for. I think we waited for 3 hours.
Yeah,
And they were like, I don't foresee the power coming back
No.
on in the next.
like it did for a little bit, and then it went out again. So they were
Yeah.
just like, "Okay, we're gonna do it tomorrow." So we did it tomorrow, and it was just kind of like whenever you're there, you can go. They gave us like estimated times, but then it was literally just whenever you were there, they just threw you on stage.
Yeah, they were just
And-
like, now entry number 517.
And right before my first solo, I stepped on something, and
Probably an
my
earring.
foot was bleeding.
Well, mind you, it was also a school.
yeah.
So, like, honestly, whatever that
It was
school
in
left,
Jersey. Well, no, there were dancers there before, so there's probably sequins or stuff on the
it
floor.
was probably secret. But honestly, they didn't
they should
really
have swept
clean
more.
the
But
floor or anything.
I was backstage, ready to go on, and and my foot, I was like, oh, I stepped on something, like, ow. And then I was like, it hurts a little bit more than, like, just stepping on something.
like a
So I
little
looked,
slice.
and it was quite literally sliced. And I was like, because Macy was back with me, I was like, Macy, what do I do? And she was like, don't go on. I was like, I'm next. The dances I can tell is, like, winding down, it's going over, like,
You could see them
you
like
know.
rolling to the floor, like
you know it's gonna be over.
you can kind of sense it.
And I was like, what do I do? And she's like, I'll go get the stage manager.
I would have been like, nah, bitch, I'm fine.
Well, no, and then she ran away, and they called my number, and I was like, what do I do? Because she wasn't there, so I just went on stage, and I bled all over the stage. Like, literally, there was blood all over the stage. I had to take, like, 10 minutes to clean it up.
But hey,
Yeah. And then my second solo, I was really mad. I was upset about that. No, was I upset about? Yeah, I was upset about that. I was upset about a lot of things that day. So,
yeah,
there was a lot that I was upset about because it just was like, and then my hip popped out. Oh
but
my
for the
god!
first time.
Yeah, I did a calypso and my hip popped out on stage, and I was like, oh my god! Like it looked like I just didn't know how to dance, and it was because my hip popped out.
My foot was broken that competition.
Yeah.
That was the first time I went on stage with genuine pain in my foot.
Yeah.
Like, really bad pain in my foot. And I was like, what the freak? Because, like, I could tell towards the end, like, I had, like, a triple turn, and then I landed, and then I dropped, and, like, I came up again. But I did it, and I was like, oh my god, I don't think I can make it around for 3.
Mhm.
So I only did a double, and I just paused, and then I dropped because it was, like,
Well, yeah, you
was-
came off stage and you like fell to the floor.
I literally walked,
Girl
and then
was on the
the
floor.
last judge, before I fell in my video, goes, "Oh, she's down." Because I went down and I grabbed my foot
Mhm.
and I started like, ow, 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 ow. And he goes, oh no, she's down. Oh no. And like the editor purposely kept that
That's
part
funny.
in. I don't know why, it was so funny.
And there is a number in the program that we can be.
Power went out. Never had a booty call from Joe Bird.
Now, April Fools on Miss Megan. Me and Macy somehow, I don't know how we got this idea, but I was like, I want to do something to Miss Megan, but
I
not in
wanted
the
to
studio.
do it so bad, but I could not like just invite myself, and I couldn't just be like, because it was a senior thing.
Yeah.
Like it was your senior prank.
Well,
I couldn't like.
We always had like a prank. Like my team always did a prank on her every year. Like we always did something. Sometimes it was just stupid stuff, but we
One
were
time,
like,
me, Felicity, and Summer walked in with boots on. I was on crutches. Actually, that same day, I broke a thing in my ankle. And I was in a boot for 2 weeks. She thought I was taking the joke until I showed her my doctor.
we were like, we have to do something big because it was on a weekend. So we were like, we have to go big or go home because we can't do anything in the studio because she's not going to see it. So, Macy lives close to Miss Megan. I was like, what if we do something outside of her house? Nothing like crazy, like not like anything crazy. But what if we do something funny? And I was looking up things on Pinterest and something came up about forking a yard. And I go, that's good. But let's make it even better. I printed out pictures of Miss Megan's face and glued them to said fork. We forked her yard.
Oh my god.
We forked her yard. We were in all black. We went at like 12:30. Miss Megan got back from vacation.
She got new cameras
Miss
because
Megan?
of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she couldn't see us. She was like, you were not there. And we were like, yes, we were. And she was like, we couldn't see you on the camera. And I was like, well, we were there. I promise. And then
She got new cameras.
because you couldn't see us. Anyways, we went in all black. Miss Megan got home from, like, she was in Florida or something.
Yeah, she was in
And
Florida.
Macy texted her, like, hey, how was it? Like, just being, like, nice. And she was like, oh, are you tired? And she was like, well, yeah. And so Miss Megan, you can see when she's on Instagram because we follow each other. So you can see when somebody's active on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we saw that she was active and we were like, okay, we gotta wait. So then it was, like, active 2 minutes ago. We were like, okay, this is a good start, but we have to give it a little bit of time because she could have just gotten off of it.
Yeah.
But it was late. It was like midnight maybe. And then it was like 30 minutes and we were like, okay, let's give it a little bit more time just to be safe.
Yeah.
And then it was like an hour.
Making
We were
sure.
like, perfect, let's go. So we got in the car and we went.
She was definitely sleeping by the 30 minutes.
I know. But we got in the car and we left because we were like, even if she hears something. So we got to her neighborhood. Macy turned her car lights off and then drove. And then we forked like her up her driveway and then in the front. And then
With the worst monstrosity
Yeah.
photos.
and then like all throughout the yard with the extras. Yeah, no, they were like actually the worst pictures you ever could have seen.
And
in
it
your
wasn't
life.
like they used like white forks or like clear
No,
forks.
we used red
no,
forks.
they were bright red.
bright red. And she left it out for a couple days and I thought it was funny and the neighbors thought it was funny and it was
No,
just
that's because
so
PJ
funny.
didn't go out and clean them up.
I know. But so they stayed in the yard
Yeah.
for any case. So that was really fun because everybody thought it was funny. Like we didn't care if anybody else thought it was funny. We just
It was
wanted
it was
Miss
for
Megan to
it
think
was
funny.
it was a personal thing.
And everybody thought it was funny. So that was even better. It was funny. Okay, next on here. Production Spirit Day, that's enough. It was just so fun to dress up and like get with like our group and like pick a costume and then do all that stuff. That was fun. And then filling the office with balloons. So we got this idea. I was like, guys, can we do a
I have
senior?
Miss Megan's side of this, by the way. I have Miss Megan and Miss Tanya's side of this whole balloon thing. So I'm gonna let you
Please share.
I'm gonna let you
Okay.
talk first, and then I'm gonna say why that happened.
Oh no, we know why it happened.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, so we were like, we want to do a senior prank. Let's do a senior prank. So we were like, what can we do that's not like crazy, but like
Kind of
still
destroying the
crazy?
studio.
So I was like, what if we like, I don't know, fill something with balloons? And everyone was like, oh my god, yes. So we were like, what studio? Like no studio was small enough to fill
3,
with
but
balloons.
not.
Yeah, and we were like, well, people are going to be dancing, like, and no. So we filled the office with balloons, and we knew Miss Megan was coming, so we were on a time crunch. Macy got the keys from her dad, because she was like,
Thank you, Brian.
her dad was like, okay, I will give them to you, but you have to tell me what you're doing. So Macy told him he thought it was funny, so it was fine. We got in at like 4, we got in like 3, 2:33-ish.
That's pushing it. Miss Megan goes early.
Miss Megan was there at 4:15 on the dot. We knew we had until 4:15 because she gets there there 15 minutes before her first thing. We had until 4:15. We got there at like 2:33, like directly after. Blowing up balloons, and people brought some blown up. I brought a bunch blown up, and then we had to blow the rest up. Like, we literally filled that whole, like, to the point where we all were able to lay in
And
them
hide.
and hide, and we all popped up. So first we did Miss Megan. We all hid under the balloons because we knew she was coming, and she felt the balloons opening the door, so she didn't, like, open it all the way. But Miss Tanya wouldn't come in on whatever day it was.
Yeah, no.
Unless she was, like, teaching us because it was senior dance. So,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, so unless she was teaching us, she wasn't there. So Macy made an excuse up that her and
For her-
Alexa were doing one of their old duos, and she wanted him to come see. So she came, and, well, she also forgot her shirt for the picture we needed, so that was, like, another excuse to kind of get her mom to bring her her shirt. But then she came, and she started crying, and we really surprised her, and that was really funny. But then we all went to go get food because we were like, we have a while until senior dance. Let's go do something fun together. We literally went to Chick-fil-A, and by the time we got back, pretty much all the balloons were popped.
Yeah.
And it was because, like, it was whoever was in the office, like, didn't really know what was going on and just, like, popped them all. And we were all like, we spent so, like, you couldn't even, like, it wasn't the fact that they were popped that day. It was the fact that we wanted the other teachers to see, because every teacher came on a Wednesday.
Mhm.
That's why we did it on a Wednesday. Every teacher was there besides Miss Tanya, but we got her there. Every teacher came. Only Miss Megan and Miss Tanya saw it.
Yeah.
Because they popped.
I see where you're coming from, but their point of view was hazard for, like
they're balloons! They're not filled with poison or
well, I know,
beads.
but it was hard to walk through.
Not really.
So yes, Lexi, you filled it to the brim with balloons.
Yeah, but we all walked through. We all were laying in them, sat up. We all walked out.
There
Like,
was
it
a bunch
not-
that they kept because of the camps.
Yeah, that's the only reason why they kept them for the camps.
No.
Yes.
No.
But yeah, that was fun.
What's your best summer memory? June, September.
Anything we vlogged.
Yeah.
New York Tate drive-in. What drive-in did? Oh. Drive-in. Enough said.
Mine was every vlog and my baseball game and doing a lot of things, like, even though I was in a cast and, like, this summer was not my favorite, it was still very, like, fun.
We made the best out of it.
Yeah.
It's okay, they can get wet. Go, go. Go, go! It's spilling! Go! Shisha. Shisha, but it's shisha. I'm sweating. Cow. I fear that's not doing it. Ow! Ow! Put me! If I ever get long. How much more scrambled? Oh my god! That was not a good idea. And it's orange! It's yellow! Hey. It's not sure yellow. I took it back. I didn't do yeah. Bat race. I'm hitting the bat race. I'm a bat race. Make a bat race. Make a ball. Bat race. My swimmies. We're going to New York. I just shit my pants. Very. Second. Well, we can't use it again now. Still here. Just guide it over there. Wild beast. Uh-oh, I broke it. So connected one with nature. All right. This bad bitch. Are you talking shit?
Bryce not getting any hits tonight, so I look for big things from him, but I just did turn my
come back? Green. Well, no, red and blue make green, so let's just do red and blue. Stupid. Red and blue make purple. Got it.
I know blank gives you anxiety. I hope with the bench.
No, you got no.
Oh, over there. I'm going over here. She's going out and she's going out strong. Oh, Jesus, she's on the move. I'm gonna pick Rebels. I just could go LA Fitness.
No, we're not done. Favorite fall. Oh, we went to a Cirque show. That was really cool for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
I started doing photography. School is actually, not that it's fun, but, like, it's nice to
It could be worse.
be out of where I was. Like, people are more, like, chill. Starting the podcast. Starting working at the melting pot is actually really fun. It's not like, it's not really that hard, and I'm always doing something. And it's not like your average, like, serving. Like, it's more personalized. It's more, you're doing, I don't know. I like it more than I think if I was just, like, walking out with food.
Yeah.
And then getting Tate McRae tickets and giving them to her for Christmas.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Oh, yeah, nobody knows. I got her Tate McRae tickets and VIP Tate McRae tickets for Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It was very much
No
fire.
Christmas gift could beat that.
No. Nothing did. My iPad came very close. My iPad is second place.
Yeah. But I got her to cry.
That is true. Mine is starting a podcast, finding a really good group of friends at school, us receiving the Tate tickets. When I wrote this, I didn't know I was getting them yet.
Yeah.
The Cirque show,
Yeah.
going to school. School was very fun this
Well,
year
the
so
Cirque
far.
show was just like such a last minute thing, but it was fun.
I went to the mall. We went to the mall with my mom. And I saw it, and I was like, Mom, I need to go. Because I've never seen, like, a circus. I've never seen, like,
so in
anything
turn,
like that.
I bought tickets.
Well, she was like, I'm not going. I don't feel like going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go. I'm sorry. Like, I don't feel like going.
So my dad went with us.
And, which was stupid, because they didn't even end up IDing.
Well, no, it wasn't.
It
was the ID, but it was also, she thought it was be scary, but we went to the one, there were 3 different levels.
like, levels
to the
of
show.
scare.
We were at, like, the easiest. Maybe the middle
medium.
one.
We were
But, like,
at the
it was
medium.
not scary.
Because there was one in the morning.
It was not scary.
That was the
nice,
like, the nice one. It was nothing scary, no bad.
like, they put a
anything.
dildo on some random guy's head.
Like, he was bald. And they just, a dildo on his head.
Like, it was funny. It was more funny, and then they just, like, did creepy stuff, and they were wearing creepy costumes. There was not much else that was, like, scary.
Yeah, and they did, like, scary things that you're like, oh my god!
But, like, nothing.
But other
like,
than that, it was...
No. My dad loves that type of stuff, so I knew he would go, and he did, and it was fine. And it was fine.
I don't know, that was fun.
Oh, you were supposed to go with me.
Well, you would have hit her.
Oh.
Wait, not mine. Watch mine. Ready?
Finished products. Aren't they pretty? Oh, darn.
Turn straight. Lexi, stop. You're gonna hit her. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Are they open?
No. Opened! And there was 2 hairs in our food.
No, they were not hairs. They were pubes.
They look like ball hair.
Block in. Oh! That was actually pretty.
Oh, don't cry. Okay. Favorite social media trend, fashion trend,
Hey, we gotta go one by one.
Okay. Social media trend, anything calling people out. Love it. Like, we're not gonna like JoJo Siwa. I cannot think of how to get it out of my mouth. Like, not giving JoJo Siwa the likes. Or, like, you know what I'm talking
doing
about?
that is still giving her.
Well, I know, but it's just funny.
Mine was songs I'd play if I owned whatever, because putting songs that you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, it goes with that, to something and you're like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Like,
There are some that I like still giggle about when I think about
like
it.
people put, and I'm just like, this is so funny. Like,
Well,
some
like-
of them are a little far, still funny, but a little far.
Some of them are a stretch.
But like one of my favorites.
Oh my god, mine was come on to me now. And it was what song I'd play if I worked in a sex office. And it was come on to me, come on to
No,
me.
there was one.
Boom, clap the sound of my heart. The beat goes on, and I was so funny.
That's
I was
funny.
laughing at that for a good 10 minutes. Like, because I was just like, that is like, I would never think of
No.
that.
Well, my favorite one was an adoption center. It was It's Okay, I'm Okay by Tim McRae. It's okay, I'm okay. I didn't want him anyway. You can have him anyway.
You can have him
anyway. Like that stuff, like
anyway.
that.
Yeah. There was just little ones that made me giggle.
Or like it would be like such a shock factor.
Or yeah.
And then
It was like, whoa!
also funny. Yeah.
Fashion trend. I love the baggy clothes. Like the baggier clothes. Like the baggy jeans, the baggy hoodies, the sweatpants, like cargos, all of that. I love because I'm insecure about myself and I fit in.
You're beautiful. My favorite is neutral colors. I love myself a neutral color.
I don't like neutral. I'm very neutral today. I'm wearing greens, I'm wearing tans.
I'm normally neutral. Favorite celebrity drama?
Issa saying the N-word twice.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know why it's my favorite because I never really like before I like followed her, I watched her, whatever. And she said it once, and everybody's like, "Oh, cancel her! Cancel her!" And then nobody canceled her. Nobody unfollowed her. Nobody stopped watching
And then she
her.
said it again.
And then she said it again, and people were like, "Cancel her!" And yet she's still posting. She's still having the time of her life. She still has her 2 million followers. I don't follow her anymore.
I think that's funny.
I just think that's the funny part. Is
Yeah.
everybody's like fighting. Oh, cancel her! Cancel her! Cancel her! And we have yet to cancel her.
My favorite celebrity drama was XOMG Pop with JoJo Siwa, which not many people know.
Oh, you were 10 years old.
No, I don't know when the show came out, but the XOMG Pop show, when she did the show,
You just sound stupid.
I know, it's such a
XOMG Pop with JoJo Siwa was my favorite celebrity drama for the year. XOMG Pop left JoJo Siwa because XOMG Pop
Listen. So they did a show, and there were like 6 of them in the end. But then some drama happened.
Started with like 12.
Yes, but there in the end, only 6 of them made it because 7 of them. They wanted an odd number. Okay, then somehow it was 6 of them when stuff started to come out, like I've actually done stuff, and then slowly.
They're also 12.
No, but slowly people were trickling out and trickling out and trickling out and trickling out, and like they had an
JoJo
NBA.
Siwa went from on tour having 7 backup dancers to having 2.
No, they were on their own tour.
Oh yeah, JoJo Siwa was there though.
JoJo Siwa was the manager.
Yeah.
So like it just started slowly trickling, and nobody was really saying anything, and we were like, "What?"
Because nobody was talking about why they were leaving.
But they
it was
weren't-
never said.
it was
why
never
they
said
were
why
going.
they left. It never even said that they were leaving. They were just gone. Like there was
Literally,
a point,
and it was an episode of all 7 of them, and then it was like.
well,
4.
no, it wasn't even that. This was after the show was done, when they were actually the girls.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was a point where they were advertising for a cruise that they were going to go on, the girls, and they were going to be performing. There were like, I think at that point, 5 or 6 of them. And 2 of the girls before the cruise happened left. But they did not say that they were gone. So when people went on the cruise
There
to
were
see
2
them,
missing.
there were people missing, and they were like, what do you mean? That was my daughter's favorite. That's why we were doing this. That's why we came to do this. And then they just weren't there. And I
Yeah.
thought- But then NDAs were pretty much done. So a lot of people were saying why. And the one girl that says the most. Like, some of them are still under a kind of an NDA. I'm pretty sure by now everybody's gone. I don't think it's a thing at all anymore.
No, I haven't heard of XOMG Pop.
They haven't posted
So
since
long.
like October of like any of them, and all of the girls that were in it at the end it's all out of their bio.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, but still. So some of the girls have NDAs, but the one girl didn't sign an NDA, or if she did, it's over. I don't know what happened. But she kind of talked about what happened.
I don't think I would ever sign an NDA.
I wouldn't either. Because they can. So she said. So she had spina bifida.
Because I don't need to be controlled by somebody for months.
Yeah. So she had spina bifida. So she had like a bunch of problems, like medical problems. And at first they were like, yes, like we'll be like understanding. We'll make sure you get what you need.
Like doctors and.
There was a point where she wasn't getting water and she was sick, and like she needs like, you need your stuff when you have stuff like that.
Well, not only that, you need water and you need
when you're dancing for 6 or 8 hours a day. And they weren't doing school like they were supposed to be. Like, there were all these things, and there was a point where, right before they went on stage, her belly button started bleeding, because I guess, I don't know if she had, like, a something.
Yeah.
And, Jess is, like, the mom of JoJo, if you don't know. But Jess was, like, she was, like, the other man. Like, they were both, like, managers. JoJo, she was the choreographer, the mom was the manager.
Yeah.
Like, she just said, she put a pad on the costume, put it on her, and sent her on stage.
Like, that's...
And then she ended up in the hospital, and they didn't like compensate her. They didn't do anything. And like, not that they wanted the compensation, but there was nothing. And then they were just like, okay, then you can't come back if you're not gonna, because she was in the hospital, and they were like, hey, she's in the hospital, she won't be at rehearsal. And the mom, Jess, was just kind of like, if you don't come to rehearsal, you're not part of the group anymore.
Yeah,
and she left.
Absolutely bonkers.
And then another girl kind of talked about it, but kind of couldn't. She was blonde at first, and so that there would be drama. The girl who I was just talking about had really red hair. The blonde girl, her name was Kaya, then was told she had to dye her hair pink. So that there'd be drama. Because there'd be 2 people with, like, kind of the same hair.
Pink and red are not the same.
But no, they were, like, close colors. And she was it for a long time, and she didn't want her hair to be that color. And she just kept getting it dyed. And they kept dyeing it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had pink hair.
No, but, like, this was her whole head.
That's what I'm talking about. I had pink strands, and I was over it in 2 months.
Yeah.
And I changed it to blue.
But no, it was
and
her
then I
whole
was over the
head.
blue.
And now she's blonde again because she didn't, like, at first to kind of get back, she went to, like, a light pink. Mm-hmm. Because you can't go from that to blonde.
Hot pink to blonde.
So she slowly got lighter and lighter. Now she's back to just her regular blonde. But more things are, like, ending, and they're saying more stuff. And for whatever reason, I don't know what it was, that they were, like, stuff about, like, Abby and how she would treat them is kind of how JoJo's treating them, but on a worse level. Like, there was a lot that I was following, and there was a lot that people posted, and I was watching, and I was trying. There was a whole thing. I think it was, like, 11 pages that this girl wrote. The girl with the spina bifida. She wrote a whole thing. There was a whole article and all this stuff that they posted. And I read the whole entire thing, and it blew my mind that she was the one doing this. The mom doesn't surprise me. The mom basically threw JoJo Siwa into this business.
Yeah.
So clearly she's not one to, like, care. But it just was really blind-blowing.
No, like...
They built a house for them. They built a house.
$1 million.
Full of candy, full of stupid things. And they all had a room. It was a mansion for them.
It was a huge house with literally anything they could ask for.
It was crazy.
But honestly, that house is not what they wanted.
No.
They wanted a life.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, if my kids want to do it when they're younger, do it. Like, I'm full support of you, but
it's cool to do if it's done the right way.
I'm not... Exactly. If you want to be a dancer professionally, I'm going to let you professionally dance. If you're going to be in a contract where you cannot speak if anything bad happens, it's not happening.
Yeah.
If something bad happens to the point where you're bleeding out of your fucking belly button, fuck an NDA. I don't care.
I don't care! Sorry. Diana! Yeah. So, that was it's fun to follow along. And I every so often, I'll, like, pop in my head and I'll go back to their profiles and I'll be like, hey, what's going on? And then, like, slowly girls were dropping. Then one girl joined, and now they're all gone.
Yeah.
And they're all really talented dancers, singers. Like,
they're all set now.
They're set now, but, yeah.
I mean, XOMG Pop got them to where they...
That's the only way I can explain it. They're literally called XOMG Pop. It's not my fault. That's what they're called. I did not name the girl group XOMG Pop. Okay? That was JoJo Siwa's doing, not mine.
I know, it's just funny.
I can't do anything about it. Continue. Okay. What was your favorite songs this year that you played the most?
XOMG Pop!
Like, no, what was their song? Oh, fuck. I used to know their songs so well. Not Kid in a Candy Store. That's JoJo Siwa.
Yeah,
There's a song. There's some songs that are bangers from them, though.
I agree.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, I have listened to their song.
I forget the one. Something about candy. Microphone is a lollipop. Hey, and cherry on top. We got candy hearts. Candy hearts. Pretty fire song.
Okay.
What was your favorite song this year?
I listened to Love by Keisha Cole a lot. Just Us.
It's Just Us. That song reminds me
4
of
or
so
5
good.
seconds.
4 5 seconds from wildin'. Okay.
And we got 3
Okay.
more days till Friday.
Okay. Mine was Tate. Obviously, it was my biggest.
I listened to a lot of Tate too.
Well, that's because you got enforced by me. My biggest ones from Tate were Uh-Oh, Plastic Palm Trees, Two Hands, and Running for the Hills were like my favorite this year. It's Okay, I'm Okay music video, though. Woo! I want that video on a shirt.
I don't think you can have
I want that video on a poster to just be continuously playing on my wall.
I don't think that's possible.
It's wonderful. Anyways, what was your favorite food trend?
Sushi.
The hiwachi. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I want to do it so bad. It's like it's Sprite, coconut milk, or strawberry milk,
Fruits and ice.
fruit and ice, and it looks so good and
It's
it's
supposed
so
to hydrate you.
satisfying. I want
It's supposed to
try it.
hydrate you.
What was your favorite TikTok dance? Mine was I don't wanna live a lie, like I'll tell your girlfriend what I've been doing. That was my favorite.
You just put TikTok specific trend.
Oh, I meant dance, but it's okay.
I put dance.
You just like the dances?
like
You like the Dancing with the Stars trends.
yeah. I like the Dancing with the Stars trends. I like the dance, like the TikTok dances that are actually dancing, not just a little hip, a little pose, a little dice roll, a little trip out, you know?
Yeah.
Like I like those too. Or like the really stupid trends. Like
Yeah.
Schoolboy 9.
I like my suitcase.
No.
No, I know
That's
that's Trump.
Trump.
I know, but that's the same thing.
School. This is my these mini boots are mine. Like for 2 months I refused.
I know.
I would say these mini boots are mine. School.
All the fucking time.
School. And I would not.
And I would literally be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, stop.
No, it was my favorite.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do
He's
some,
left to go tree.
we're gonna do some predictions for next year.
I just want you to hands on me.
Good
Oh, times be.
I'm gonna take the fucking microphone away from you.
Oh, shh.
What's your music industry prediction?
Diddy.
What about Diddy?
I don't know. Like people in the Diddy party coming out with music about Diddy. Like more music coming out about Diddy.
About it. Okay. I think Tate's gonna pop out with this new album. I think she's big now, but I think she's gonna blow
I think
20,000 times bigger
yeah.
with this new album.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely think she's gonna blow.
She's gonna blow.
Waters. Okay. Movie or TV industry prediction?
Wicked 2.
You think it's gonna be good?
Fire.
You think it's gonna be good?
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be a new Disney princess.
I don't watch the new Disney princess
I know, but I
movies.
think there has to be one. There hasn't been one since what?
Wish,
Wish?
which was last year. Beginning of 2024.
Yeah, and I feel like they always have a new princess. I think there is one coming out.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot more live action.
I think no.
I'm waiting for live action Rapunzel. Mulan's gay. I don't really care. Mulan is gay.
So, well, not Raya, whatever the fuck her name is, isn't it? Her mom or somebody in it is. And you can it's not, like, explicitly said, but it's implied. They're roommates. Come on. They're gay. Social media trend. I think something with animals that's funny is it's always somehow a trend in some way, shape, or form. And I think it's going to be a good one next year.
I put people yapping about the TikTok ban, and it actually never happening.
That happens literally every year, I swear to God.
Every year at the beginning of every
It's
single
like,
year.
TikTok's gonna... If we're only...
TikTok ban! It's a ban on TikTok! Oh, everybody runs to YouTube Shorts!
One.
Fuck no.
It'll move to another platform. There will be another platform made that'll be like called Chick Shocker, like I don't know, something stupid.
Well, it went Vine to Musical.ly
To TikTok.
to TikTok.
Like there'll be something else.
There's gonna be another one.
So yeah, fashion trend. I hope something with more new.
Cha-cha Owen gone.
Cheetah. Cheetah print gone. That's what that meant.
Cha-cha Owen gone!
Cheetah print. She doesn't think cheetah print's gonna be a thing anymore, and I hope the fuck it's not. I fucking hate cheetah print.
I like cheetah
I'm
print.
freaking weirdo. Celebrity drama. I think there's gonna be something with Logan Paul and his baby mama.
He's saying the N-word again.
I think Logan Paul and his...
Oh my god, if Logan Paul goes famous again, I'm gonna fucking cry!
Well, he's still
He
famous.
deserves no fame!
No, but I either think he's gonna have or
He already had a kid.
Paul might have a kid.
God bless the planet!
No,
I thought it was done at done, Pauls! We need no more Paulers!
no, but I think Logan Paul and his baby mama are gonna have something.
I think they're gonna break up and then they're gonna get back together. They are really cute together.
New artist. Or
Gigi.
artist. You think Gigi's gonna...
Gigi! My
She
queen.
loves Gigi.
She's hopefully gonna come out with more.
It was a joke! Oh my god!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry, are you okay?
I wasn't even looking at you.
Your hand was like this. So I didn't expect you to move it.
Oh, well, it just got me really hard in the face.
You can't. No, you slapped me hard in the face over the summer. Let me see if it's right. It's not
in my ear. Ouch. Okay. I think Tate's gonna go through the roof. Where are the sales gonna go? Through the roof! TikTok specific trend.
I don't know.
I think something about the band is gonna be like trending, like, but not in the way of like people freaking. I think they're gonna somehow
Make
it's gonna
it
be turned into a joke.
Yeah. When I play with the TikTok band,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet.
We gotta have a TikTok going away party. Political prediction. I think Trump's gonna get impeached again.
God save me! Yeah!
That's my prediction, you fucking idiot.
I know. Yeah, I said
Should
Trump
say
getting
thing.
overturned. Basically, the same
Medical
thing.
prediction.
My
think
foot heals.
Oh, this is not about you.
Oh,
Not everything is about you.
you didn't specify.
Well, later on I say goals for yourself.
Oh,
So, actually, or predictions for yourself. So, actually, fuck you. I think there's gonna be an outbreak of something small again.
COVID was not small. What do you mean again?
No, not like that big, but I think there's gonna be an outbreak of something.
There's gonna be a new strain of like.
Something.
It's probably gonna be called like
All right,
fucking
what's your goal
zombie
for
pox
next
or
year?
something. My foot healing.
Yeah, we'll stop fucking walking on it and all of it on you.
Others.
Others. Mostly you.
Okay.
Self-prediction. Oh, be more outgoing at school. Nah. No.
Go to more parties.
No, I don't want to party.
You're gonna party.
I don't want to, though. I'm not going to if I don't want to.
Okay, then don't.
Go.
Doing more things that make me happy.
I feel like you do that. Most of the time.
Do you? Yeah, but like, not putting so much. Like, because in the beginning of the year, I definitely put other people first. The whole beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Now I'm slowly going back and choosing myself over other people.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Kidding.
It's
I
a
was
lie.
joking.
It's just a lie. She's lying. Oh, you're lying.
Roar.
Roar.
Okay. Something that you want to change about yourself.
Skinnier. The Ozempic allegations this year better be wildin'.
Okay. Do things for myself. give myself the same energy that I give to everybody else.
Piano! You
That's never
need
gonna
that.
happen.
Okay.
Don't let people walk all over me.
My favorite rug. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
And on that note,
It was a joke. I was joking. Are you done? Are you done?
give me a hug. Give me a hug. Stop throwing the conversation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5.
What the fuck's gonna happen?
Give me a hug.
Okay. Every
It's
year I
about
say I'm
counts.
gonna get skinny, and here I am, still fucking land whale.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I see.
Actually, I might slap you in the face.
You already did, so this was payback. You slapped me in the face twice. Now that's 3 times.
Anyways,
The 3rd time you slapped me in the face.
we hope you guys have a great new year, and we'll actually see you next time we record. Will be next year.
2025. Oh yeah!
All right.
I'm not excited. Every fucking year is a struggle.
Well, this year's gonna be a good, not a good struggle, but it's gonna be good. You have people.
I hope so.
You have people. You have me. That's all that matters.
I'm kidding, it does. No, I do. I have a really good support system.
Oh, okay.
You're the fucking number 1 on the list. Let's skin friends.
We'll see you guys next week or next year, I guess.
You can find us on Spotify or anywhere you get your podcasts.
And today, we were the judges.
And you've been served.